Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the annual top 5 Pokemon ROM hacks of 2023. Now, let me just say, a lot of games came out, some completed, some betas, but today we're gonna be going over the games that came out that were really groundbreaking and interesting for me, and then ones that made waves throughout the Pokemon community. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is SacredAlmighty. I cover Pokemon fan games and ROM hacks over here. We will also be doing a top 5 Pokemon fan game video. Link to that in the description section below whenever it's uploaded for anybody who's interested in that as well. Now, the difference between fan games and ROM hacks are, well, ROM hacks use Fire Red or Emerald as like a base, whereas the fan games are like complete RPG makers, sometimes just regular free PC games that you can play. If you feel like I missed anybody or have a game you think I might like, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, as well as your top 5 from this year. Make sure I'll leave a like and a comment, subscribe to SacredAlmighty.com. You will find out why at the end of the video. And I mean, let's get into the actual video. And with all that out the way, let's get into the actual list, starting off with Pokemon Elite Redux. Now, when I first saw this game, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was like, oh brother, another quality of life enhancement difficulty hack, yada yada yada, who cares, right? But on the surface, this game has a lot of things going for it, and then when you get into the actual game, it gets deeper. This is the Pokemon game where every Pokemon that you're able to play with is broken. Every Pokemon can have up to 3 switchable abilities along with 3 fixed ones called innates. Like, you can have Gyarados with Moxie, Aerialite, and Intimidate at literally the exact same time in one Pokemon. That's so fire. There's 110 custom new abilities. The AI has been reworked and a lot smarter and stronger. There's absolutely zero grinding this game has, to where you can literally just start up, make your team right then and there. Portable PC, easy catching. This game is literally accessible for everybody, whether you're a casual Pokemon fan, a hardcore Nuzlocke kind of guy, just a regular Nuzlocke kind of guy, a challenge kind of guy. This is literally the game for you. The amount of content this game has is really good, and if you don't know, I am doing a playthrough right now on the channel, so if you want to watch, you know what I'm saying, link in the description. Thank you, love you, bye. Number 4 on the list is Pokemon Odyssey, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I really like this game a lot. It has so much potential. It's so cool to me. If you're a fan of games like Pokemon, Made in Abyss, and Etrian Odyssey, then imagine those games fused together into one experience. History, new map, new graphics, a lot of unique features unique to this game specifically, but unfortunately though, unfortunately, it only goes up to the 3rd generation, which is perfectly fine. Who really cares at this point, right? The dungeons are really cool. They have like sea exploration, store upgrades, excavation, little mini games. Every single battle in the game was a double battle, which kind of adds to the difficulty of the game, which is really cool. And all Pokemon trainers and wild Pokemon have 31 IVs in all stats to decrease the grinding, obviously. Oh yeah, there's a normal and hard mode in this game. It's really fire. The story is phenomenal. I love Nyx and all the characters they introduced, like Amy and Ethan, Olympia as well. And you have to play the most recent beta, dude. It is such a fun game and the story is really good. I cannot wait for them to update this game and wait and see what happens when it's complete. I know the creators watching this video, do me a favor, complete the game now. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. You know who I'm talking to. Let's go to the next one. Number 3 on the list goes to Pokemon Crown. This game is a completely new Pokemon experience. It's actually really cool. It's based off like, old school medieval RPGs. And I think the term is like auto chess battler. I don't know like if that's the right one. I apologize if it isn't. Listen, but this game has a lot going on. The tile sets are beautiful in the overworld. The UI is beautiful in the menus. The battle system is very unique and very detailed and formulaic. So like every other team that you make is going to be different. They also have a very active community that plays their PvP online. It's actually really fun, and they give you a whole bunch of things to make sure your Pokemon are like viable online too. What makes this game shine the most is 100% the battle system. Let's say for instance you have one dragon type on your team. If you have another dragon type on your team, it also boosts every single stat that you get before, but then you also get another extra layer of buffs on your team. And every team in this game is different. You're always going to have different Pokemon to be allowed to play with. It's actually very fun and very specific. It's one of those games you have to play the game to understand. And to anybody that's actually played Pokemon Crown, this game is fire, but it's also really hard, like out of nowhere, but it gets some learning to get used to. I can't wait for the future betas and updates or whatever. When this game is fully done, I will be doing a playthrough on the channel. Like, come on, what are we doing right now? And I mean, just look at this game. This game is beautiful, dude. Oh my goodness. We need that update now, y'all. Number 2 on the list goes to Pokemon Run and Bun. I don't know how you would say this, but this is kind of like a Pokemon Kaizo-like, if that makes sense. At its core, it's a nuzlocker's worst nightmare. It's inspired off of Emerald Kaizo, one of the hardest Pokemon games, if not the hardest Pokemon game you can play right now, and Radical Red, but offering a lot of new ways to go about battling and other strategies. The game features 500 battles, all of them designed with custom move sets and like synergetic parties. So damn near each trainer is a super boss, and you kind of just have to like go through it, and it's very annoying. I'm gonna be so real with you, I'm not even gonna lie, I did rage quit playing this game. But if you're like a difficulty ROM hack kind of guy, this game is 100% for you. They have all the Pokemon available, level caps, revamped maps, key items like endless rare candy items, NPCs that allow you to like relearn moves, maximize IVs, change natures at the whim. This game has everything. It's just too damn hard. But if you're one of those guys that like these type of games, do not worry. This game is actually really good, and it's perfect for you. But you'll probably never see me playing it ever again. Most definitely, that's for 100% for sure. Because god damn, I hate this game so much. But it's still a really good game. This is number 2. And let's go into number 1. First, let me get the honorable mentions out of the way. Starting off with Pokemon Scale and Fang. A completely brand new Pokemon game with amazing tile sets being used. The fake mon are really well made as well. A lot of older Pokemon that show up in the game have newer sprites and they look really good. The UI is updated as well. Now, the reason why this is an honorable mention and not like an actual placement on this list is because for no known reason, the creator has since, I want to say, stopped progressing on the game. When the game released about a month later, he kind of just updated the Discord and say that for an unforeseeable amount of time, the game is actually going to be on hold for development. So I hope whatever it is he's going through personally gets resolved. He can come back and fix and, you know, just make this game more better than it already is. There's so much potential here. And I mean, let's get to the other one. And the other honorable mention is Pokemon Dark Worship. Now, the reason why this is a honorable mention and not a actual placement is because, unfortunately, due to this game being like done and completed and like all these quality of life features inside of it, the game is literally damn near unstable and unplayable to play sometimes. But if you can look past that and you get a chance to actually play through the game, it's actually really cool. The game has a new region, new story, 24 starters, Mega Evolution, G-Max, Z-Move, YouTubers as NPCs and like they're involved in the side quest. Items are replaced by HMs, a lot of things that we all love about more modern Pokemon ROM hack. But like I said, this game is very buggy, and I hope that at some point, you know, they come back and either fix this or I guess just leave it alone as is. Who knows? I'll leave in the description for anybody that wants to play it, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here with entry number 1 on the top 5 Pokemon ROM hack list. Everybody give it up for Pokemon Crystal Legacy. One of the main reasons why I like this game so much is we actually get to see this game being developed. If you don't know, this game was created by a Pokemon YouTuber called Smith Plays Pokemon, who originally had an idea to improve upon all the things Crystal had wrong with it, while still keeping true to what the game's ideal mission was. And when I tell you the quality of this game is like top tier, oh my god. Pretty much every complaint for Pokemon Crystal and Generation 2 that's come up in the last couple of years, because everybody hates the game all of a sudden, has been fixed here, and every single Pokemon is now available to be caught. He also added some Pokemon to some trainers, some Pokemon to some routes, made some items available early. And one of the best things about this game is he actually fixed and built upon the experience level scaling in this game. If I had to compare it, this is like Drayano level of detail, and maybe Drayano level scaling and quality of life changes. I don't know, maybe it's too early to say that, but I love this game so much, dude. For those who don't know, I am a humongous Generation 2 hater, but I can honestly say this is the best way to play Pokemon Crystal, anything Generation 2 in 2023 going forward. So shout out to Smith Plays Pokemon. You all did an amazing job, you and the team. And shout out to the community, because who the hell thinks of buffing Pikachu by 20 points and making him really good? Or even buffing Mons like Ladian and Balasa and making them good? And making Murkrow, Mischievous, and Sneasel my favorite additions to Generation 2 just as better as they are currently. I don't know, y'all. This game was so outstanding. It was so fun to play. Obviously, all these games have a playthrough associated with them, so if you want to watch them, they're all in the description section below. But thank you so much for watching. This is the top 5 Pokemon ROM hacks of 2023. Make sure I'll leave a like and a comment. Subscribe. Let me know your top 5 in the comment section below. All down links will be in the description section below. Subscribe to the channel. I already said that like 5 times already. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next year. Bye.